This week, this entire video is going to be about the lab we're doing online. Typically, what I prefer to do the week that I cover mitosis is I do a lab called Disorder Detectives. It is a kit that I have. You get to do your own karyotype. You get to diagnose people. It's pretty cool. I really like it. However, we only meet once this week. We don't meet next week because of Labor Day, and I would really rather try to cover all of this in person if possible. So instead of doing the Disorder Detectives Lab, I am going to do as much in lecture as physically possible. And I already have a good meiosis virtual lab set for next week, but I figured while I was finding other labs for another class, I came across the Nova Labs. And when I saw Nova Labs had an RNA lab, I thought, hey, it's perfect. So we get a good lab, a lot of education, and we get as much lecture time as possible. So hopefully you're okay with that, because it's not like you have a choice, because it's what I decided to do. Haha. Anyway, you're going to start here for the Nova Labs. It's a quiz, and so what you would do is watch the video. We're not going to watch the whole thing. I'm just going to click so you can see a little bit.
If you could step inside one of your...
So see, it's that kind of thing. It's just a quick little video. This one is under 4 minutes, and then you decide to answer the questions. You can then put any special detail here that will show up in your lab report. So I am just straight up going to click randomly. There's a video for each part here. And la la la. There we go. Then here it's going to ask if you want to revisit anything. This way you're like, I'm just not sure. I'm just keeping it this way. And then submit your answers, and it shows you what's correct and what's incorrect. Go figure, I got everything incorrect since I just randomly clicked. And then you continue to the next one. You're going to do this for each and every quiz. However, what you need to do for me is on that last page where it shows your results, you take a screenshot. So I need a screenshot of your answers for this one. And yes, I can just do this because since I already answered it, it's still going to have it. So I need a screenshot of, it's not letting me get there now, is it? Okay, let's do it again. So when you do this test, you're going to go through it and answer the questions. And answer. Hopefully you'll do better than what I just did. Actually try. I want this screenshot. So a screenshot of this page. And then you're going to do a screenshot of this page when you get all your answers. And then a screenshot of this one when you get all your answers. So right there, that's 3 screenshots. As before, I want everything in the screen. So screenshot of your results for protein synthesis, screenshot of your results for RNA world, screenshot of your results for viruses. Once you have done all 3 of those, then you go to play game. Dun, dun, dun. And then we let it load. Okay, so here, I don't know, I found it funny, but I might have a strange idea of what's funny. So anyway, this is just telling you that it's going to be a virtual lab and what you're doing. Obviously, you should start on the basics, the tutorial, because this is teaching you how to do it. Talking to you about RNA. This is going to show you how it all matches up. It's letting you know what pretty much we will have already covered in class, because we have A, G, but here instead of T, we have U, uracil. Everything else is exactly the same. That's the only part that's different. Now you will have to actually match up the base pairs. Here it says we need 4 or more G's, and so it's showing us we're just clicking, and then you go click, click, click. So that is our RNA strand. Now, each one is going to show us a little bit more. So this will tell you your goal for the part. Okay, now it says click and drag the background, the blue area behind the RNA, to move it around. So see, you can move your RNA around. I don't think it's important right now. It's just letting you know this. Now they want us to do 3. So it's showing us we can click 3. And then they're going to tell us to do blue. And let's see. This one, they want us to actually just slide it down. And then next we have to do green. And yes, I'm just showing you this so you can see how the basics. Now, this is going to show us about actually matching it up and how to make them connect. So see, we are having this and this match. So the A and U are matching and the G and C are matching, exactly like we're going to have covered in class. And they have them all next to each other to help you. So let's see. We have this paired. We have this paired. I guess you could technically do this. This to me would be the easiest. It didn't say we needed more than that. And I'm honestly just doing this so we can see what the end of this looks like. So the 3 bonds have different strength. GC is the strongest. AU is medium. UG is weakest because those aren't really great bonds. So paint stacks using the strongest bonds. Do you remember which were the strongest? Well, poop. I guess I have to fix that. I guess I will put that one there. I messed up my pattern, but it'll still work. All right, folded yet another RNA. All right, now here we go. We've been working on them in target mode, which shows the shape you want to make. You can also switch to natural mode, which shows how the RNA will actually fold. So this is what we have, or this. So this shows us that. This shows us what we need to do, or how it would be. Yay! So now we've done all of the training. So this I need a screenshot of. The tutorial completed. So I want this. Then you're going to begin the actual official stuff, so let the trial 1 begin. Fix me. So here, this is where you start. Now you're going to have to do all of this. This gives you your hints, so it helps walk you through. I'm just seeing what, I guess we can go to that. I am going to continue doing this offline, like off video, so I can see what the rest of this is. Okay, so I finally finished the lab, did class, came back, did other things, finished it sometime yesterday, didn't get around to the video because I was tired and I had other things I needed to do. I think I mentioned in class that I'm doing a training thing, and so I had stuff for that as well. But I finished it. I'm also getting distracted because one of my cats is trying desperately to get in here and I didn't open the door enough for him. Oh well, he can wait. So I talked about doing all of the little quizzes, taking screenshots of those. That's definitely one of the things you have to do. Then you go to the play game, and here you're going to go through the intro, which also I already talked about. So you're going to have to go through all the basics. So you do here, and then you do the basics. I need a screenshot when you're finished with the basics. Then do trial 1, protein synthesis. So you have to do the entire trial 1 and a screenshot when you finish. That is as far as I'm saying you have to do. If you actually pay attention and you don't just randomly click, but you're looking at how the things pair up, why they pair up, the boosting, it actually is not terribly difficult, but there's a few parts here in trial 2 that took me a while because I don't know. I think I was just having a hard time comprehending that sometimes I needed to change a pairing way down here that would cause a chain reaction, but it was pretty cool. By the time I got to trial 3, the virus attack, this really didn't take long at all because I had finally figured this out. But trial 2 is the one that took me the longest, and that was to understand. But I finished the whole thing. Here's the proof. Yay, I finished the whole thing. Yay. And you end up getting to see a whole lot of stuff. So here it's telling you the video is unlocked. So this is showing us how the whole thing works. This will tell you about RNA and DNA. Not really going to do it right now, but if you watch this, then you continue watching the rest. You can only access these videos if you finish the lab. But the cool thing is you're building a cell as you go along, and here is my working cell. So at the end of trial 1, you will have built this one. So you get to see it actually doing what it does. At the end of trial 2, you're going to get this one. Again, you built this whole thing, so this is showing you about the self-copying RNA. I thought it was pretty cool. Then trial 3, this is the viruses, viral RNA. I thought it was pretty interesting. So then after that, you've got your videos. So now you'd be able to watch all of these because I did the entire lab. So if you want extra credit and you want to better understand it, do all of it. If you don't want to do the extra credit, if you're like, oh, but I have enough other stuff to do, whatever, you have to at least finish all of trial 1. I need to see the screenshot at the end of the basics and the screenshot at the end of trial 1 to see that you actually completed it. Once you have those, you will do the screenshots into a single Word document and you attach that to the assignment in Moodle. Remember that I have said that you put it into a single Word document and you attach it into Moodle. This is on purpose. I need to see that you can follow directions. And part of the directions are to take that extra step to put all of the pictures into one document and attach the document into Moodle so I can grade it there. Previously, I said if you're having trouble, feel free to email me. Not this time. This time you have to actually do it properly. I'm saying this again and again because I guarantee some of you are not going to bother with it. You're just going to email me. And when I reply with that's not following directions, you'll know why. So this should conclude how to do this virtual lab. Again, screenshots of all the quiz results, 3 of those. Screenshot proving to me you finished the tutorial, and screenshot proving to me you finished trial 1. If you also do trial 2 and 3, send me screenshots of that. And your lecture assignment, yeah, there you go. For that one, you will simply tell me what you thought of the lab. Not just it was fun or it was hard, but like really what you think. Did you actually read the stuff? Did it give you a better understanding of how RNA works? Do you better understand how these pair for a very strong bond, these for a not so strong bond, but then on occasion these for a very weak bond? Do you understand this kind of thing? What were they? Is this a lab worth using again for next quarter, for the next batch of students? That kind of thing. I want a lot of feedback. The more feedback you give me, the better. And as always, proper grammar and capitalization. If you are using the word I and you do a lowercase I, you're going to lose points. If you use no punctuation, you're going to lose points. We have to remember this is college. It's a college class. So I need actual proper writing turned in. Also, needs to be more than 1 or 2 sentences. I don't need a page, but I need more than 1 or 2 sentences. I need to feel like you actually put a little thought into the assignment. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So hopefully you're ready for next week. I'm going to make a brand new video for next week. We do not meet on Labor Day, so no in-person class on Labor Day, but that does not mean you get the entire week off. You will still have assignments for the week. And this week, Sunday, 10 p.m., the QEP assessment closes, no second chances. The scientific method assessment is open now and it closes next week, so don't forget that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So till the next video, see ya.